to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you're doing well today. I'm going to take my earbuds out. I think that I get better sound without them in. Oh, I am so tired, and I think it's just exhaustion from being sick. I'm having a hard time getting over whatever's been ailing me. Okay, so the song that came through for this reading was Maybe in Another Life by Caitlin Smith. And it goes like this. Maybe in Another Life, Caitlin Smith. We were fireworks in the rain, cigarettes and gasoline. I could see through the smoke, it was beautiful. And the way that you look at me made our love feel evergreen. We wandered off to a place I had never known. Oh, everything was real, from the way you touched me to the way you kissed me to the way you made me feel. Oh, we burned out of control, and I'll love you forever with the fire down in my soul. Maybe I could be your girl, and we don't ever have to say goodbye, maybe in another life. And so, as a place where the grass is blue, up high was a purple moon. And there's a room in our house where you're holding me close, and we'll talk for a million years, and we only cry happy tears. But when I wake up and I'm talking to a ghost, oh, everything was real. From the way you kissed me to the way you make me feel. And we burned out of control. And I'll love you forever with the fire in my soul. Maybe I could be your girl. Maybe we don't ever say goodbye. Maybe in another life, yeah, oh, everything was real. From the way you kissed to the way you made me feel. Oh, and we burn out of control, and I'll love you with a fire down in my soul. Maybe I could be your girl, and we don't have to ever say goodbye. Maybe in another life, maybe in another life. Maybe in another life, we don't say goodbye. Maybe in another life, maybe in another life. So there's a sense that you had somebody, and they maybe passed, they crossed over. You lost them, maybe to their addiction. The next song that I got, I think, hopefully, Spirit help me. What was that next song? 3 Days Grace, Let's Start a Riot. Riot. And it goes like this. If you feel so empty, so used up, so let down, so you feel so angry, so ripped up, so stepped on. You're not the only one refusing to back down. You're not the only one, so get up. Let's start a riot, let's start a riot, a riot. If you feel so filthy, so dirty, so fucked up, if you feel so walked on, if you feel so painful, so pissed off, you're not the only one refusing to go down. You're not the only one, so get up. Let's start a riot, a riot. If you feel so empty, so used up, and so let down, if you feel so angry, just get up. Let's start a riot, start a riot. And it goes on and on about getting up. This person has been used, abused, discarded, and treated horribly by this other person, and they're angry, rightfully so. And I kept saying, what is going to happen here? Like, what is going to be the outcome for this person who fell in love with probably a twin flame who had an addiction? And what did I get next? What was that last song I got? I got a song and it got interrupted by another song. Oh, what was that next song? Oh, help me, Spirit. I can't remember. Anyway, there was another song in between those two, and it was about also about a breakup. And then out of the blue, I got Tesla. Tesla, you're not the only one to ever feel this way. It's like they keep saying what you got, what you give. It's like they keep saying you're not the only one. You're not the only one. It goes like this. Who's the one that makes you happy? Oh, I know what it was that I got. Whiskey Meyer. Whiskey Meyer. I'm so sorry. Whiskey Meyer. This is how I know that they may have died. Whiskey Meyer, Broken Window Serenade. This is what was playing, and it got interrupted. I didn't interrupt it. It did it on its own. A couple of pretty flowers, that's what I brought to you. I saw you through a broken window with a different point of view. You had signs of depression from a long line of sins, and your face tells a story about the places you have been. I love you so. I thought you should know. And that muddy water's flowing as you take my as you take my hand past the creek down to the holler through your daddy's land, and I could buy you a diamond, but I cannot change the world, 'cause I ain't gonna get into money. 'Cause I ain't got no money, you'll never be my girl. I thought you should know, as you want to pass through the waters, as you want to, and you gonna be a singer and a big movie star. But you can't catch no breaks, baby, and Hollywood is hard. Now, you know, and now you work down at the timeout off Highway 55. Oh, I'm having such a hard time. Help me, Spirit. Here we go. Now you work down at the old timeout off 155, and you're dancing for your dollar, just trying to stay alive. It hurts me so. I thought you should know. You feed your addiction with your crystal meth, and I plead for your life as it takes you to your death. You make your deal with the devil and build your looks begin to fade. As your looks begin to fade, I saw you laughing through the tears as you slowly slipped away. And you slowly slipped away. I watched you go. I watched you. I thought you should know. Yeah, I watched you go. I thought you should know. And what good rain is pouring, and they lay you in the grave, and I barely recognized you in your fragile state. No more signs of depression from a long ago time. I throw in a pretty flower as they slowly laid you low. It was a rose, I thought you should know. And there it was, a rose, I thought you should know. A couple of pretty flowers, that's what I brought to you. I saw you through the window with a different point of view. And then it goes to Tesla. Tesla, you're not the only one. Tesla, not the only one who ever felt this way. I don't know the name of it. What you give. And it skipped in the middle of that song to this. Who's that one that makes you happy? Or maybe who's the one always on your mind? And who is the reason you're living for? What's the reason for your smile? I feel so lonely, yet I know I'm not the only one to ever feel this way. I love you so much that I think I'm going insane. I'm getting crazy and going out of my mind. I'm going crazy out of my mind. Can't think about nothing but your good love. What you got to give. Everyone needs somebody, and you know everybody needs someone, and you know everybody needs someone. Well, and yes, it's true, everybody needs a special kind of love, and you're the only one I'm thinking of. You mean the world to me. You are my only. I feel as lonely, yet I know I'm not the only one. The only one to carry on this way. I love to carry on so much. I love you so much. I look back to time, lost track of the days. I'm going out of my mind, going crazy, out of my head. Can't think about, I can't see. Can't think about nothing but your good love. What you give. It's not what you got, it's what you give. It ain't the life you lose. It ain't the life you choose, it's the life you live. It's only what you give, only what you give, only what you give. It's not what you got, but what you live. You love, you live. Do you? It's the life you live. Oh, I'm having a struggle this morning. Play is pretty. Play it pretty for me, world. And you're the only one that makes me happy. So yeah, baby. And you're the one that always is on my mind. I can't read anymore. Anyway, I'm sorry I can't see this morning. My eyes are not good. I'm still not feeling well. But this is a song about somebody who's lost their twin flame too. It sounds like a drug overdose or the drugs just finally got the best of them. They couldn't fight the drug addiction anymore and it killed them. Prayer please for this collective. O God of heaven and earth, it is good to sing your praises and to bless your holy name always. You do great things for us, and the whole earth is full of your glory. To you be glory in the church and in Christ Jesus for endless ages. So you're that same person who praises God in spite of your circumstances. What virtues are you working on in this person's life or these individuals' lives, Spirit, when it comes to this situation? It may not have been your lover. It could have been a child, a friend, but you've lost somebody to their addiction. You have peace, you have compassion, and you have loyalty. I'm sorry, why did I say loyalty? I meant honesty. Peace, compassion, and honesty with respect overall. And I will say that your compassion is in reverse. So Spirit is teaching you to be compassionate. Maybe you have a lot of anger built up towards people who struggle with addiction because you don't understand the way that it takes over a person's thoughts. And it causes them to have so much of an obsession that they become powerless over it. And it controls them instead of them controlling it. And when that happens, it means that they have to have an intervention. They have to have something to step in, someone to step in to help them to one day at a time keep themselves sober. So it looks like you're dealing with somebody who is either killing themselves with drugs and alcohol or they've already died from it. It could be anyone in your life, a friend, a family member, a lover, a best friend. It could be any or all of the above because so many of us have struggled with this addiction. All right, let's see if we can find out how this happened. May I see how this happened, please, Spirit? There was a message about high honor, but the message is in reverse. So it's like nobody told you that somebody was very honest. They had a lot of integrity. This person had a lot of integrity and a lot of honor, but for some reason there was no message. You didn't hear about this. That's how this happened. What's being hidden? Somehow you didn't hear about whatever message you were supposed to get. What's being hidden is where you live, your home. There's a home involved. And what's being shown? What's being shown? An imprisonment and bad health. So someone secretly was imprisoned in their home to their bad health. Or there could have been an actual imprisonment which caused bad health. And secretly you're at home. Alright, what's going to happen next? What's going to happen next, Holy Spirit? What's going to happen next? Thank you so very much. Great fortune came out in reverse with a job, the main male in reverse, and expectations. Okay, so, and then we have the distant horizon card. Something's going to happen on the distant horizon. So it's like you didn't get the message about somebody having a lot of respect, a lot of honor. Secretly, your house is here. What's being shown is that somebody's imprisoned and they have bad health. And what's going to happen next is you're going to lose a great fortune, but you're going to work. Because something happened to your main male, and it looks like you were expecting this. It's like you knew this person was going to hurt themselves if they weren't careful. What was the message that you missed down here about the high honor? I do wish you well, and I hope you're happy. So somebody was saying, I wish you well and I hope you're happy. And what would they say in response to that? Because I get the feeling that they're not. What's their response to that? They would say, I wondered how far this would go. I've been here before with others. And I've been struggling. I bet you have. With, I can still see you standing there. In that moment, I didn't care. And I am happy that it's over. So somebody did something to hurt you. And they're struggling now. They've been here with others and they wondered how far this would go. What would you say in rebuttal to all of that? You would say, I don't know what to say, but I know we have a soul connection and I'm different now in reverse. So what I'm getting from this is that there was a person in your life who had a lot of honor, but there was a lack of communication. Not just communication, but the truth about the situation needed to come out. And this person secretly has a place to live, but they're imprisoned and they have bad health. So it's like where they live is a horrible environment. And they didn't tell you because they had a lot of respect for you, but they wondered how far this would go. I've been here before with others. I'm struggling. I can still see you standing there. And in that moment, I didn't care. And I am happy that it's over. So whatever happened here, they're glad it's over. And you're over here like, I hope you're happy. I wish you well. I don't know what to say. And I know we have a soul connection. So this is somebody you have a soul connection with. Or they feel like you do anyway. Alright, so let's see if we can find out what happened here real quickly. Show me what happened here when it comes to this message and this honor. Practice forgiveness, and this is not for you. So this person was technically not for you, and I think that they made it out to be like they were interested in you, but they knew they were not for you. They told you they wanted to get back together with you to reconcile, but they were not planning on doing that. If they told you they were going to reconcile, they lied. It's only you, please forgive me. That's bullshit. I don't believe a word this person says. Alright, there's a T card here. We have somebody's outdated. They're not divinely guided. They push your buttons, and it's only you. Alright, we're going to leave those on the table. Show me how this happened. Somebody felt like they had no choice. They were stalking you, and there was jealousy. Alright, what was being hidden? That you were worried. What were you so worried about? You were worried about a commitment. You were worried about a commitment. Why were you worried about a commitment? Because somebody wouldn't change. I am who I am, not who you want me to be. And what's the outcome of the commitment you're worried about? Don't lose hope. Don't be haunted. And don't be dating just because you have a desire to win, because you have a dying love. Alright, and what's being shown is that you're having an epiphany. Good for you. What's the epiphany? The epiphany is that you can't eliminate someone because they're true love and you need to take it slow. It's not a mistake. You didn't make a mistake here. This is true love. You were going to eliminate true love. That's what you're realizing. And what's going to happen next? You're going to stop having late nights. You're going to realize they got away because you had no escape. What could be a different outcome possibly? Another outcome could be a divine union. This person is worth waiting for and I choose you. But it's your choice because you have a dying love over here. And there's gossip nobody wants to hear. Let's see what the gossip is. Show me how this happened. Somebody was getting a room, keeping a promise, and fulfilling a fantasy. What was being hidden? That somebody was working out at the gym, venting and talking about your issues. They were total drama in action, and they were brainstorming and figuring shit out. And what was being shown? That somebody is a diamond girl who's born to shine, and they need to use sexual protection. Why is Diamond Girl in reverse? Because they couldn't protect themselves and keep themselves safe because somebody was playing games with them. What's going to happen next? Somebody's going to set the record straight and they can't defend themselves. What do you mean they can't defend themselves? Because they made bad choices and they betrayed someone or someone betrayed them. Outcome of the betrayal. The outcome of the betrayal is going to be your parenting, being promiscuous, and being insecure, and possibly getting a divorce. Anything else we need to know? Spirit said, you're under spiritual attack because of a hater. What should they do about the spiritual attack? You're spoiled. You're attracting like a moth to a flame. And people are watching you and enjoying the gossip. What's the gossip they're enjoying? That somebody hates you and you need to check yourself. You're playing with fire and they don't want to hear it. So somebody hates you and Spirit's saying you need to check yourself, but they don't want to hear it. Alright. What's going to happen with this divine union? May I see, please? There's going to be a contract, career, or commitment. What's being kept secret? That you're present, abundant, and have gratitude. So secretly, you're involved with this person, and it's bringing karma, balance, and justice to your life. And what's going on outwardly? An Ace of Cups is here. Why is the Ace of Cups here? Because you're contemplating, and guided is in the wrong deck. You're being guided but not guided. You're thinking about how you were misguided. What should you have done instead? It's about showing love to somebody. You shouldn't have lied. You should have seen your part in things. You should have took a leap of faith towards your freedom. You should have taken an opportunity when you had it so you could form a solid foundation and a structure. And you felt like it wasn't the right time. What's the truth about the time? It was time for you to have this union with this soul tie. And what's going to happen next? You're going to stop rejecting somebody. What do you mean stop rejecting them? Because it's the wrong time. What's the truth? The truth is that you put expectations on your worth. What are you going to do instead? Come out of some dark times. Clarify what you mean by that. There's going to be an unexpected storm. Somebody's going to tell the truth when it comes to their family, home, and commitment being in reverse and deception. Clarify the unexpected storm that's coming. It's something that you're thinking about and that your guides won't help you with. What do you mean they won't help you? Why won't they help you? Because of you being in your comfort zone and you not having forgiveness and an apology and not talking to this person. So what do you suggest? Oh, there's no transformation. What's going to happen here? You're going to have a dream. Your dreams are going to help talk to you. And somebody is being controlled. Clarify controlling in your dreams. There's a divine intervention. Why is it in reverse? Because you need to have a breakthrough. And will they have this? Oh, you need to have a breakthrough and end an old cycle. Are they going to, Spirit? Spirit says you're going to be open to receive, and it's somebody who's at a distance from you. And you're going to stop having so much ego, pride, and vanity. Alright, where is the Divine Masculine here? Divine Masculine, inner child came out for you. What about Divine Feminine? Divine Feminine, you want to go in a new direction. Why can't you, sweetheart? Because of something that happened in the fall causing you a lot of grief. You were unawakened and you're reinventing yourself. What's going to be your outcome? You're going to understand and purge because of some deception. And what's going to connect the two of you? You're going to have communication. You're going to be connected by a lot of money. And there's going to be fear because of something a karmic partner did not receive. And why is inner child here for Divine Masculine? Because he is recognizing his need to work on his ego. Beautiful, beautiful. Outcome of what the divine, this karmic partner, whatever they didn't receive, is causing them to be stuck. What you're going to do about that? You're going to start something new because you didn't learn your lesson. Alright, where's the Divine Masculine out here, Spirit? Divine Masculine, your money is here. What else? Somebody needs support because of their obsession and their chemistry. What's connecting these two people? A marriage ending. I think this is you and that karmic partner. Your marriage is ending because of your money. What's going to happen with the twin flame? You're going to have balance, patience, and it's protected while you're having time apart. Anything that's going to bring you together? What's going to bring the two of you together? You're going to have a second chance, an apology. You're going to have a lot of fun together, and it's fate. Can you clarify what's fate? What's fate is there's a warning about this twin flame. Use your intuition about them being unavailable. Clarify the warning. You have to have time apart. Why? Because of a soulmate that they have right now and them having to make a decision. And they're going real slow about it. Alright, sorry for the interruption. Somebody's going to call you and they're full of shit. So what we have here is somebody that's going to have a protected relationship. But right now they have to make a decision about a soulmate, so you're having to have time apart. And what is their decision going to be? What's it leaning towards being? Regret and healing. And longing. Oh, I'm going to put all these cards back. And I want to find out what this person is planning on doing about this soulmate. What is this person, whether it be the divine feminine or the divine masculine, it doesn't matter. What are they planning to do about this soulmate? Because this cannot move forward. They're going to learn a spiritual lesson and heal. We see that something deceptive has happened here. A fresh start came out. What's going to happen with the soulmate? An apology. Why are they going to apologize? Because of a second chance. Outcome of a second chance. They don't want to regret this. Why are they going to not regret this? Because of being out of balance. Clarify what you mean here. They have a new love. What's going to be the outcome of their new love? They're going to have stability and something strictly sexual because of children and forgiveness. Whew. So right now, the soulmate is going to apologize and say, I'm so sorry I gave this person a second chance. I regret it. It messed with my finances. It caused me to have a lot of financial burden. And it kept me from having a new love. Because I was in a strictly sexual relationship with this person for the stability. And now my children have to forgive me. What's going to be the outcome here? Use your intuition when it comes to a twin flame. The twin flame is in reverse. Why does the twin flame keep coming out in reverse? Because of support. Alright, what should they do? Stop longing for this. And what should they long for? A past life love that's going real slow. They're unavailable and this is protected. Is there anybody new with their eye on this person? Warning. Why are you warning us? Why are you warning us? Because this would cause interference. And they're about to take a leap of faith. Apparently this person's real close to moving towards you. Show me how this divine masculine feels about divine feminine. He feels like it's deja vu and there were dark influences in the past. What about now? Now he has a lot of lust and unconditional love, but he's having to let her go. And how does she feel about him? She doesn't feel like being rejected. Why would she be rejected? Because she feels like he's tricky, he's unstable, doesn't have any money, he doesn't want to start something new, and he's avoiding it even. It's like she feels like you're tricky and you don't want to start something new with her. What's connecting these two people? Loyalty and a confession came out in reverse. What's the confession? That I want a second chance to start over without the addiction. Will they get it? There's going to be intimacy, but it's going to be hidden. Why is it being hidden? Because somebody doesn't want to chase somebody. Oh, you're running and chasing? Oh, Lord, outcome of all that nonsense. Somebody's going to be in despair and clashing. And what's going to be the outcome of that? You're going to make a promise. You're going to be a secret admirer. And you're going to have an infatuation. Oh, Lord. Anything else we need to know here? There's going to be an emotional whirlwind. What's that going to cause? Confusion. And what's going to be the outcome of that? You're going to finally get clarity on somebody's depth. They're not very deep. In fact, they're quite shallow. Clarify the shallow person. This is where your tension comes from, and they're not nourishing. They're not compassionate and kind and considerate like your divine feminine or masculine is. It's a karmic partner. What's going to be the outcome of the karmic partner? They're going to shatter you. In time, they're going to really tear you a new ass because of heart fog. Not sounding like a good outcome at all, guys. Alright, what's going on here, Spirit? May I see, please? There's a relationship that's breaking up because you're choosing to end it. Why are you choosing to end it? Because you want to walk away from this and you're realizing that you've been patient long enough. What are you hiding? You're hiding a divine feminine, or that you are one. You have you're in a stable, solid relationship with a divine masculine. Your money is coming together and you're seeing the truth about this. So you are secretly in a relationship with divine masculine and it's coming together beautifully. What's being shown? That you're waiting for some results. And there's a bitch, a Queen of Swords in reverse. What's going to happen next? There's going to be a wheel. Clarify that wheel. That wheel is going to bring some trials and tribulations for a Queen of Wands, a Leo. Clarify the Leo. The burdens. The burdens are not using your intuition when it comes to unconditional love, an argument, and somebody that's manipulative as hell. Outcome of the argument with the manipulative person. You're going to get justice. The law could get involved in this. And you're stuck in a shitstorm. How can you move past this? The way out of this is through. You've got to make a decision, a careful decision. It's going to hurt and somebody's going to have to heal. But that's just life if you want to be independent. Outcome of this divine feminine and masculine over here. The outcome for you all is going to be a spark. A very passionate, loving, caring, kind person. And it could be Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. And defending yourself and saying, end this old shit already. Time for it to end, divine masculine. Time for it to end. And will it end? There's going to be deception. Clarify the deception. Somebody's soul searching about recognizing that they are seeing this from a different. It's like there's no change. Nothing ever changes here. And you always end up going back to the same old bullshit. What are you going to do different this time? You're going to stop being in denial that you can have everything with this Empress if you will work. Outcome of having it all. Equality, equal give and take. Both people equally giving to this relationship. Alright, let's get some guidance so I can go to work. Guidance, please. Mind your monkey business and bloom like a badass. Card in the wrong deck. You know the truth and that's all that matters. Doesn't matter what anyone else says or thinks. Number 5, bloom like a badass. The lotus home is in the mud. It grows from the muck. Your life force too often grows out of the muck of circumstances, trauma, despair. Don't curse the mud of your experience. It's growing the petaled fragrance of your flower life beneath the surface. Don't curse this moment. Choose it. Choose it to be a benefactress, a holding space for your future unfolding. The lotus does not allow for us. A lotus does not allow the dirt that surrounds it to affect its growth. No, you are a lovely thing. Had a hard time seeing today. And then mind your monkey business, number 14. Must do that, huh? Now is the time to pull all your energy back concerning other people and their lives. This moment is asking you, whose business are you in? There are 3 types of business: yours, theirs, and God's. Anything happening in another's life is their business. Anything happening in your life is your business. Anything involving the world and its complexities is God's business. Your business is your own life, what you have influence over and control over. Stay in it. It's true. The only place for power and your peace can thrive. I'm sorry I'm having such a hard time. And then practice curiosity. Number 4. In painful times, in happy times, in sad, confusing, and lonely times, choose curiosity over judgment. Help me, Spirit. When you judge a situation, you shrink to fit the proportion of criticism. When you remain curious about what's happening and why, what the motives are, and what is the hidden factors may be, you open a space like peace and possibility. Judgment is a space. Judgment is a prison. Remember the prison? Curiosity can be an adventure. Now is the time to choose that attitude, and this will create the most freedom and grace you have ever known going forward. Help me, Spirit. I cannot see today. All right, let's pull some dice, and then we're going to go. H, P, Z, D, D, Virgo, the moon, number 10, HN, V, F, MD, R, Virgo, number 4, Venus, P, X, one more time, number 11, Capricorn, no, Sagittarius, that's Sagittarius, T, H, C, Saturn, HWKH. Alright, enough of that. Enough of that. Let's get some trinkets. Trinkets, please, Holy Spirit. Alright, I have a piece of selenite, a guitar playing skeleton, a fortune cookie. Consider your impressions and follow them once in a while. An elephant, a Catholic pendant, a fancy something. What's for you will never pass you by. A ball and a bat, an Eiffel Tower, an infinity sign and a starfish, and a rose. Maybe your name is Rose. Alright, one more bowl, and then I gotta get out of here. One more bowl. A key. Somebody sews. We got some thread. I got a dragonfly ring. No, that's an Eiffel Tower. That says, and every fair from fair sometimes declines. William Shakespeare. I have a screw. Oh, wow. A metal headgear, an eye chain, a piece of turquoise with sterling silver, a light bulb for aha moment, a horse, I'm sorry, the word wish, and the Star of David. Your name could be David. I'm sorry, I just went into the zone for some reason. Alright, let me pull you some money cards. Money for Divine Masculine today. Divine Masculine justice is here with you not being a designer. Outcome of your not being a designer, you're settling and you're not doing art, and your spirituality is here. Your spirituality is upright. You're getting justice for something to do with a designer, and you're settling, you're using your spirituality when it comes to an artist. Outcome of your spirituality and the artist, your media is here. Alright, what's going on with the other divine counterpart? They are a peacemaker. They're not going to juggle too much. They're not going to talk about something when it has to do with charity and a teacher. What can they show the outcome for? That they have nature, they're perfectionists, and they're going to be sharing something that's not scientific. What are they going to have to share? There's gossip about a workaholic and the underworld. Oh. What's the gossip, Spirit? What's the gossip? That somebody is a copycat. Why is that a big deal? Because you're tired of it and over the drama and in your feelings. Because they're not a great actor. So what should you do? You should kick somebody to the curb because of them being toxic and this being a love story once upon a time. And now you're just writing it out. Writing it out. Where is it leading while you're writing it out? It's leading to you not fighting for what you love. What will you fight for? You're going to fight for depression, caution, and I hate nothing about you. Truth about I hate nothing about you. I'm controlling and pulling the strings, manipulating, and I can't burn the evidence because the game is over. Boom, yow. Boom, yow. Alright, what would Divine Masculine's best friend say? Joy is a radical act. Seriously, drink some water. What about Divine Feminine? Trust your heart and take a walk outside. Alright, you guys. Have a wonderful day. I love you guys, and hopefully I'll get my voice back soon. Bye-bye.